Across a smoky battlefield in Belarus, Russian and Belarusian fighter jets roared overhead, tanks smashed through mock villages, and drones buzzed above. This dramatic display was part of Zapad 2025, one of the most closely watched military exercises in Europe. Zapad, which means West in Russian, is a recurring set of war games focused on the Western Front, effectively rehearsals for how Moscow and its allies might respond to NATO. Officially, these drills are billed as defensive, yet in reality, they have long unsettled Europe, especially since Zapad 2021 provided Russia with cover to quietly shift troops and weapons westward, many of which later joined the invasion of Ukraine.
Well, the biggest threat is that the Russians do what they exercise. They exercised invading Georgia, and they did it. They exercised invading Ukraine, and they've done it. And they exercise attacking primarily Lithuania, I understand, but also Poland, and therefore it's a threatening scenario.
This year's edition, staged at the Borisov training ground in Belarus, is on a smaller scale. Around 7,000 Belarusian troops are joined by just 1,000 Russian soldiers, a reminder of Moscow's manpower shortages after years of fighting in Ukraine. Still, the symbolism is powerful. Belarus, already deeply integrated into Russia's military command, is increasingly seen as a forward base for Russian operations. Unusually, the drills were opened to Western journalists, with Belarusian officials insisting they were defensive in nature. But few in Europe are reassured. Poland has deployed up to 40,000 troops to its border with Belarus and closed key crossings, cutting off a major trade route for Alexander Lukashenko's regime.
Dziś o 24:00 zamknęliśmy ruch na granicy polsko-białoruskiej. Jest to związane z rozpoczynającymi się, ale tak naprawdę trwającymi manewrami Zapad. Manewrami, które wymierzone są wprost w Polskę, w Unię Europejską. Manewrami, podczas których ćwiczone są agresywne wobec naszego kraju warianty wojenne.
Meanwhile, Russian drones recently entered Polish and Romanian airspace, fueling fears that Zapad may once again be a smokescreen for probing NATO's defenses.
Я хочу напомнить слова нашего президента. Россия никогда никому не угрожала. Не угрожает она и странам Европы. Это не Россия двигалась в сторону Европы со своей военной инфраструктурой, а Европа, будучи в составе НАТО, Североатлантического альянса, который является инструментом конфронтации, а не меры стабильности. Именно Европа двигалась всегда в сторону наших границ.
In a surprise twist, two American military officials also attended the drills, the first such visit in years. Their presence was quickly used by Russian and Belarusian state media to claim global legitimacy, raising eyebrows in European capitals already anxious about Washington's resolve under Donald Trump.
Сразу хочу предостеречь от лишних инсинуаций и ложных обвинений. Все мероприятия, которые мы проводим, проводятся на значительном удалении от наших южных и западных границ. Более того, наше учение не направлено против какой-то конкретной страны и стран и является мероприятием подготовки к выполнению задач по предназначению.
India too is participating. A 65-member contingent from the Army, Air Force and Navy has travelled to Russia's Mulino training ground. Led by the Kumaon Regiment, Indian troops will join multinational partners in practicing joint company-level operations, from tactical planning and counter-terrorism drills to the use of emerging technologies. For India, participation offers valuable experience in multinational combat environments, strengthens defense ties with Russia, and enhances interoperability with other militaries. Zapad 2025 is far smaller than previous editions, but it remains a theatre where geopolitics, symbolism, and military strategy collide. For Moscow, it is a show of resilience despite its stretched forces. For Belarus, it is a proof of loyalty to Russia, its only major backer. For NATO, it is a reminder that the threat from the east has not faded. And for India, it is an opportunity and a careful balancing act to deepen defense cooperation while keeping an eye on the wider consequences. With Farhan Khan, Bureau Report, India Today Global.